this team played a lot of football. I mean, playing 10 straight weeks is tough. Tell me how much last week was really needed.
Yeah, it was huge. I mean, some guys go home for the bye week, some guys stick around, but it's just a great refresher, brain, body-wise. I mean, guys can get away from it for a little bit, but you still got to be, mentally locked in because there's still a season left. But yeah, it's just good for the bodies, for everybody coming out here today. There's a lot of energy today, so it was fun.
And today is the day where is like, describe today. Is it more like, oh, this is what football is again after not doing it for a week?
Yeah, kind of. You come back after a week. That's what I talked to a couple guys. You take 2-3 days off, and then you're like, oh man, I'm kind of bored, and then you get back to it, and that's like today. I mean, it's fun again. You're coming back off the bye, and you're just ready to come back.
Did you stay or did you go back home?
I did stay in Edmonton.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. How'd you occupy the time?
Had to come get treatment. Worked out a couple times, but a lot of golf. So
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
Well, it was a beautiful week last week, that's for sure. Coming off that game, a game where I felt for the defense, it was defined by you finished compared to the first 2 weeks in Hamilton and Toronto. Tell me what that does to a defense that you go, okay, finally we finished.
Yeah, I mean, it's huge. Like you said, we had it 2 weeks, but last week to come back, and they drove it on the last drive, and they ended up, but we stopped them, and it's just a huge momentum builder. We got to clean some stuff up there, but it just shows that we can close out games. We need to keep working at it practice, but it's huge momentum for us.
Yeah, and on the backs of a lot of young guys like yourself, a lot of veterans on that 6-game injured list. Mark Kilm's message is always, we don't talk about that. We just, your number's called, get in there and execute. Does that help you that, your head coach isn't focused on the injured list, he's focused on who the best 12 is on the field?
Yeah, no doubt. Guys got to come out every day and compete at practice. And that's like you said, we got guys out, but the guys who are stepping up got to know the details of everything, whether that be offense, defense, special teams. So, it's just, your number gets called and you're just kind of going out there and doing your thing. So,
have you ever been part of a series where there's been 2 interceptions by a defense in one series?
I have not. Never been part of that. Nope.
That part of your game, though, I mean, I think PFF said you had a 90.9 grade, which was best pass coverage grade in the league. Your ability to, tell me what your I'll do that again. Tell me how you think you've improved in that area, because in this league you have to drop and you're going to have to cover.
Yeah, it's just coaching. Like JC's our linebacker coach and our defense coordinator, but it's also implementing from practice to games. Our scout periods we do every week, team periods, drills. Just got to transfer over. And I think that's a big part coming up here, learning the CFL game, learning from JC, learning from guys like Nick and Niles and Joel. It helps me out, and just the repetition of it.
Yeah. Now, those situations late in the game, or even in the first half, does that just have to be handled a bit better, or can you be a little more aggressive, perhaps? I'm not sure what's happening there, but it just seems like they're able to get the opposition is able to get some yardage that they weren't able to get earlier.
Oh yeah, it's just kind of got to take that deep breath when you're out there. You get the call, you relay it to everybody, and then we just got to take a deep breath. We were able to stop them in the first kind of half. They had a couple long drives, but bent but didn't break, and that's just kind of the deal of football. I mean, whoever wins the game's got the most points. It doesn't matter how many yards they have, so that's kind of what I think about it.
So you got some help on the weekend with BC beating Calgary. It's always nice when you get a little help like that. So now the ball's in your court again against a team that you have to catch on Saturday in Winnipeg. Tell me about the opportunity here.
Oh yeah, it's a big opportunity, but just like every other game, we control our own destiny. We just have to go 1-0. I mean, that's every day in practice, every day in film study, when we're on our own at home watching film. So it's just going to have to be that 1-0 mentality every day up until game day playing them.
Very good. Thanks, Brock.
Yeah, thank you.
Appreciate it.
Yep,
All right.